Warren Buffett once remarked, "Honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people." This quote stands out for its directness, challenging the listener to reconsider their assumptions about integrity. While the phrase cheap people might suggest those who are financially frugal, Buffett's words point to a deeper meaning. He refers not to monetary wealth, but to the value individuals place on honesty and character. The sharp tone of the quote serves as a reminder that true honesty is rare and valuable, and not everyone is willing to offer it. Many misunderstand the message, believing it targets those with limited means, when in fact, it calls attention to the richness of one's principles rather than their pockets. While the quote may initially seem straightforward, its deeper significance often goes unnoticed. Many interpret it at face value, missing the layers of wisdom that can be especially meaningful for investors. By looking beyond the surface, we uncover insights that speak to the complexities of decision-making and risk management. The quote invites us to reconsider our assumptions and explore its relevance in the context of financial markets. This approach encourages a more thoughtful analysis, revealing guidance that can influence investment strategies and long-term success. Ultimately, the true meaning may offer profound lessons for those willing to look deeper. The phrase cheap people is often misunderstood when taken at face value. Many interpret it to mean individuals who are simply frugal or unwilling to spend money. However, this literal reading misses the mark in the context of investment analysis. Relying on such a simplistic definition can lead to misguided decisions as it overlooks the complexities of value and potential. In investing, cheap does not necessarily equate to good value or future growth. Instead, it's crucial to look beyond surface-level interpretations and consider deeper financial metrics and qualitative factors. Only by doing so can investors make informed, strategic choices that align with their long-term goals. The quote is often employed in emotional and social contexts, sometimes as a way for individuals to feel superior to others. By invoking it, people may imply that they possess a deeper understanding or greater wisdom. Others treat the quote as a kind of life hack, believing it offers a shortcut to happiness or resilience. However, these interpretations tend to oversimplify its meaning. Using the quote to elevate oneself above others can foster division rather than empathy. Treating it as a quick fix ignores the complexities of personal growth and emotional well-being. Ultimately, such uses fail to capture the nuanced intent behind the original message. Superficial interpretations of well-known financial quotes often lead investors astray, focusing their attention on catchy phrases rather than underlying risks. When these sayings are taken at face value, they can obscure the complexities and genuine threats present in the market. This distraction may result in misplaced confidence or a false sense of security, causing individuals to overlook warning signs. By concentrating on the surface meaning, investors risk missing out on deeper insights that could help them navigate volatility and uncertainty. Ultimately, a more thoughtful analysis is essential to avoid being blindsided by the real dangers lurking in the financial world. While Warren Buffett is often portrayed as a stock picker or market guru, these popular interpretations can obscure the true nature of his approach. In reality, Buffett's success is deeply rooted in his skill as a capital allocator. Rather than simply choosing individual stocks, he evaluates entire businesses and strategically decides where to deploy Berkshire Hathaway's resources for maximum long-term value. This investment context shifts the focus from short-term speculation to disciplined, thoughtful management of capital. Understanding this distinction is crucial to appreciating the principles that guide Buffett's decisions and the enduring strength of his investment philosophy. In the realm of investing, the term cheap people extends beyond mere frugality or cost-cutting. It refers to individuals who lack integrity, such as CEOs, analysts, and promoters who intentionally mislead others for personal gain. These figures may manipulate information, distort financial data, or exaggerate business prospects to attract investment or inflate stock prices. Their actions can erode trust within the market, ultimately harming investors and stakeholders. Recognizing and avoiding such individuals is crucial for maintaining ethical standards and making informed investment decisions. Cheap honesty refers to the practice of using misleading narratives and empty promises to attract investors. While these statements may appear truthful on the surface, they are often crafted to manipulate emotions and obscure the reality of a situation. Such honesty lacks substance and genuine intent, serving only to create a false sense of security. Investors who rely on these hollow assurances may find themselves facing unexpected risks and disappointments. Ultimately, cheap honesty is worthless because it erodes trust and undermines informed decision-making. True honesty requires transparency, accountability, and a commitment to factual integrity. Cheap honesty often involves admitting only minor faults or sharing truths that cost little to the person confessing. In contrast, real honesty can be an expensive gift, requiring vulnerability and a willingness to accept consequences. For example, when CEOs publicly acknowledge significant mistakes and take full responsibility, they demonstrate a deeper level of integrity. Such admissions can impact their reputation, shareholder trust, and even the company's bottom line. By owning up to errors, these leaders set a powerful example for their organizations. This kind of honesty fosters genuine accountability and encourages a culture where transparency is valued. Ultimately, the difference lies in the personal and professional risks involved, making real honesty far more meaningful than its cheaper counterpart. Genuine honesty often comes at a price for leaders and companies. Admitting mistakes, revealing challenges, or sharing less than ideal news can lead to short-term setbacks, such as reputational damage or financial loss. However, this transparency builds a foundation of trust that is invaluable for long-term investors. When companies are open and forthright, investors gain a clearer understanding of risks and opportunities, allowing them to make informed decisions. Over time, this culture of honesty fosters loyalty and stability, creating a safer environment for investment. Ultimately, while the immediate costs of honesty may be high, the long-term benefits far outweigh them for those seeking reliability and security. Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger have long emphasized the importance of partnering with managers who demonstrate transparency and honesty. They believe that true character is revealed not during periods of success, but in moments of adversity. For Buffett and Munger, a manager's willingness to openly share challenges and setbacks is a sign of integrity and reliability. This approach fosters trust and allows for more effective problem-solving within their companies. By prioritizing these qualities, they aim to build resilient organizations that can navigate uncertainty with confidence. Ultimately, their preference for transparent and truthful managers has been a cornerstone of their enduring investment philosophy. In the context of investing, the term cheap people does not refer to those who are frugal with their personal spending. Instead, it describes individuals who prioritize selling illusions rather than genuine value. These are people who promote unrealistic promises or hype, often at the expense of transparency and substance. Their focus is on short-term gains achieved by misleading others, rather than building lasting, authentic success. Recognizing this distinction is important for understanding the dynamics of trust and credibility in financial markets. Investors are frequently drawn to individuals who promise quick gains or offer deals that seem too good to pass up. The allure of getting more for less can be powerful, especially in competitive markets where everyone seeks an edge. Psychologically, this trap is rooted in the desire for shortcuts and the tendency to overlook red flags when faced with enticing opportunities. People may also project their own hopes onto charismatic figures, believing that their success will rub off. This optimism can cloud judgment, leading investors to ignore warning signs or due diligence. Ultimately, the promise of easy rewards can override rational decision-making, making it easy to fall for those who appear cheap but may not deliver value in the long run. At the heart of many investment pitfalls lies a subtle but powerful trap. Investors are often captivated by thrilling stories and bold promises, drawn to visions of rapid growth and effortless success. These fantasies can overshadow the more mundane realities that truly safeguard wealth, such as disciplined research, patience, and risk management. The truth is, building lasting financial security requires embracing strategies that may seem dull or demanding. While excitement sells, it rarely delivers the stability and protection that careful planning provides. Recognizing this core trap is essential for anyone seeking genuine, long-term prosperity. Consider two investment pitches, one where the founder admits, "We're still working on our user growth strategy," and another where they reveal, "Our last product failed, and we lost most of our initial funding." The first example is what's known as cheap honesty. It acknowledges a challenge, but one that's common and relatively low risk. The second, expensive honesty, exposes a deeper vulnerability that could scare off potential investors. Cheap honesty is more appealing because it demonstrates self-awareness without undermining confidence in the business. It reassures investors that the founder is transparent, yet still in control of the situation. Expensive honesty, while admirable, can trigger doubts about the founder's judgment or the viability of the venture. Ultimately, cheap honesty strikes the right balance between openness and optimism, making it a powerful tool in persuasive pitching. The financial industry often thrives by selling dreams of quick wealth and effortless success. Through persuasive marketing and glossy presentations, firms entice investors with promises that rarely reflect reality. Many individuals, eager for high returns, unknowingly invest in products or schemes designed more to benefit the sellers than themselves. As a result, investors may end up supporting the very institutions or advisors whose interests are misaligned with their own. This cycle perpetuates a system where profits are made from hope rather than sound financial principles. Understanding these tactics is crucial for anyone looking to make informed investment decisions and avoid falling prey to unrealistic promises. Many investors struggle not because they lack integrity, but because they tend to avoid confronting uncomfortable realities. Instead, they gravitate towards simple, appealing narratives that promise quick success. These stories often overshadow the more challenging truths about risk, patience, and discipline required in investing. By favoring excitement over substance, investors may overlook crucial factors that determine long-term outcomes. Ultimately, success in investing depends on the willingness to face difficult facts rather than seeking comfort in optimistic tales. Warren Buffett's quote can serve as a valuable framework for personal growth when used as a mirror for self-reflection. Instead of applying his wisdom to critique the actions of others, consider how it relates to your own choices and behaviors. By examining your decisions through this lens, you gain insight into your motivations and values. This approach encourages honesty and accountability, fostering continuous improvement. Ultimately, using Buffett's words for introspection helps cultivate a mindset focused on learning and self-development rather than judgment. When evaluating financial advice or company reports, investors often face the challenge of determining the true value of the information presented. To make informed decisions, it's important to ask whether the honesty displayed is cheap, meaning superficial or self-serving, or expensive, reflecting genuine transparency that may come at a cost to the provider. Consider questions such as, does the report acknowledge risks and uncertainties, or does it only highlight positive outcomes? Are potential conflicts of interest disclosed openly? Is the advice backed by data and independent analysis, or is it primarily promotional? By probing these areas, investors can better assess the credibility of the information and avoid being misled by appearances. Lasting wealth is not simply a matter of luck or fleeting opportunity. It is built on a foundation of accepting reality as it truly is, rather than how we wish it to be. This approach requires a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths and to recognize patterns that others might ignore. Genuine honesty, especially the kind that reveals rare and valuable insights, is often overlooked in the pursuit of quick gains. By seeking out this honesty and embracing it, individuals position themselves to make wiser decisions and build enduring prosperity. In the long run, it is this commitment to truth and discernment that sets apart those who achieve lasting success. Embracing honest and sometimes even boring investment information offers a unique advantage. By focusing on reliable facts rather than flashy trends, investors can make decisions rooted in stability and long-term growth. This approach helps to avoid unnecessary risks and emotional reactions to market fluctuations. Over time, such discipline fosters a sense of confidence and clarity about one's financial future. Ultimately, craving straightforward information leads to genuine peace of mind, allowing individuals to build wealth steadily and sleep soundly, knowing their investments are guided by wisdom rather than hype. We invite you to reflect on your own experiences with cheap promises in the world of investing. Have you ever encountered offers that seemed too good to be true, or witnessed the impact of misleading assurances? Your stories and insights can help others navigate similar situations. Additionally, if there are famous quotes about investing or finance that you find intriguing, feel free to suggest them for future analysis. Sharing perspectives and exploring well-known sayings can deepen our understanding of the challenges and opportunities in the investment landscape.